Welcome back on my YouTube channel again. I am very happy to see you, and today I'm gonna do something that I promised for a very long time, but I just didn't dare to do that shit. Yeah, as you can see, I am full glammed up, and I'm pretty happy that I finally did this because I promised you girls a makeup tutorial. Now, I don't wear that much makeup at all on a daily basis, but this is something you can wear whenever you want to, actually, for a birthday party, just going out, whatever. So if you want to see how I did this, please keep on watching, and without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, let me just start by saying that by no means I am not a professional makeup artist. Maybe I have no idea what I'm doing. This is just something I wanted to share with you girls, and yeah, I thought it might be fun, like a fun addition to my YouTube channel. And if it goes well and if you like it, I'll do it more often for sure, because I really like makeup. I only don't wear it that often for myself, so I don't know. So as you can see right now, my skin isn't blemish free. You can still see a few scars or just pimples that are just opened up. Here are a few things. Yeah, I'm having my monthly period, let's put it that way. So you girls probably know what I'm saying. My skin is always super dry. So what I always use before I apply any makeup, doesn't matter what it is, I also use it as a day cream, is this and this one. Both are amazing. Trust me, this is my holy grail. Like the standard cream that is like available in the stores is this one. It's called Embryolisse. It is a French cream and you can order it online. It's a really good moisturizer, and a lot of makeup artists in the professional makeup world use this as a moisturizer before applying any makeup. Now you guys know that I'm a model, so I'm in a lot of photo shoots and a lot of makeup is done. So yeah, almost everyone I know uses that cream before applying the makeup. I also have another product of the same brand, and it's actually the same cream but then anti-aging, and that is this one. And whenever I apply makeup, I also use a drop of this one, so I actually mix them together because then it keeps my skin even healthier throughout the day even more. Yeah, that is the part about moisturizing, so I already did that, and of course put a little on your lips because that looks way better. Now we're gonna start priming. So what I normally use for priming is the Smashbox Photo Finish. That's what it's called. That is this one, and I always get it in these little containers because this one goes a long way. That's all I'm using for my whole face, actually, because I already put the moisturizer on. I don't want it to be too over moisturized. I don't even know if that is a word, but I don't know, I don't like it. So this will make sure that the makeup stays on longer than without a primer. Let's just rub it in the face. What I always use for my face is the MAC Studio Waterweight foundation in the color NC42, but I'm gonna tend to be a little more tan today because I just came back from a warm country, so then your skin is always a little browner. So I am gonna mix it in with the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Even Finish Foundation SPF 15. Well, this is the color Honey 5. I'm actually gonna mix these two together, and yeah, let's just see if that's the right color, and if it's not, I'm just gonna bronze it up a little with some powder. The brush I'm always using for that, if I want to have like a more coverage finish, I always use this brush. It is a brush from Real Techniques, and it's called the Expert Face Brush. So we're just gonna put one thing there. And I never apply anything extra on my forehead because I use the excessive amount of foundation on my forehead because I just don't like that. So now here we have the Bobbi Brown. I'm just gonna apply it. No, let's just do it on my finger. Just a little. And then I'm just gonna put some points on my face. Now, like I said, I'm no professional makeup artist, so I just do it the way I like it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to use it, of course, but I do. So now when you look like this, of course, this is not the end result, but we're gonna buff it in with the brush I just told you. It's still a little too white even. Bring you girls up close. So as you can see, it is pretty even, but you can still see those blemishes through the foundation though. I don't like that. So this is the concealer I'm using. I'm super happy with this one. It is called the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Eye from Maybelline, New York. And this is actually the best concealer I've ever had in my life. It almost doesn't crease under my eyes, which I always tend to have, like literally always tend to have. So yeah, I really like it. All you do is just take it out, and then there's a little sponge, a fluffy sponge. Here we have one. Here. Let me just check. Just put it on my nose. I always put it between my brows just because I like that. And I also do this to highlight my face a little, of course. Alright then, and then I look like a complete clown, but that is totally fine. And what I normally do is I let this sit for 30 seconds or something, because I always have the feeling the concealer really attaches to your skin and cover it more. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know, I just have that feeling. In the meantime, I'm gonna get a beauty blender, already damp, and I should have washed this, but I just didn't. Because the foundation is a little too bright on my forehead, I'm gonna take it a little off with the beauty blender, just a little, and I can already do this. Perfect. And I'm also gonna use the beauty blender to blend out all the concealer parts. So next up, what we're gonna do is actually set the under eye, and what I'm using for that today is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I always use the same beauty blender I used before. I infuse this with water so it's really damp, and it actually doesn't make the powder so dry under your eyes. So as you can see, it is just a little cup. I'm gonna put it in, and then you're having this. And I'm actually doing the same with my forehead because I tend to be like a little more oily there, and also on the bridge of my nose. So actually just the parts where you highlighted everything. What I also always do is Why? Because when you smile, you have a lot of lines on the side of your face, and if you bake them with translucent powder, it won't crease that fast. Now, what I always like to do is wipe off the powder with this brush. It is from Kiko Milano, and I have no idea what it's called. And then here we have it is actually a powder foundation from Kiko Milano too. And this is what I use to wipe off the excess powder. So tap it off, and then we're just gonna wipe it off the face. This will also make you a little more matte, and will make sure whenever you sweat, your makeup will stay on forever. Literally. Let me just check if that's okay. The excess powder I still have on my brush, I just put it on the remaining parts of my face, because then the foundation will last longer. It's time up to glam up those eyes. The palette I use the most is this one from Tarte. It's the Tarteist Pro palette. It has a lot of colors in it, and it's really pretty. Don't mind the mirror, because I take this with me everywhere I go. So also in the airplane, and yeah, they drop my bag and stuff, and then it breaks. The color I will use first is called Innocent, and this is gonna be the base of my eye. That looks pretty natural to me, right? We're gonna spice it up a little. I will show you. I just used this color for the first one, and now I'm gonna use the one next to it. It is called Whimsy, and it is absolutely my favorite color of this palette. So make sure you're getting a little, but tap it off, because this has a lot of pigment in it. So yeah, how am I gonna do this? God. We're gonna spice up the outer edges of my corner a little bit with another color, and I'm not used to it. I'm gonna use the color Drama. That is right there. And it's actually a little purple color. Actually, I always do it with the same brush, by the way. I don't know how you girls do it, but this works for me. Grab it on the finger, and here you have it. Sparkle, sparkle. So this is really easy. What I always do, just put it on your eyelid, and I always do it in the center. Actually, that is what I like the most, but of course you can adjust this to whatever you like. And then we're going to use the same stippling brush again and just blend it in with the rest of everything that is going on there. Now, I truly think that that looks pretty decent, right? So now we've done that, but also on the under eye there needs to be done something, or else your eyes will look really small, and when you put eyeshadow under your eye, it will pop your eye open. I'm just gonna take this little flat brush to create a little line under my eye, this color, and we're gonna apply it under the eye and really connect it with the little line that is still there from the other eyeshadow. We're gonna go in with Whimsy again, And just take a little bit just for the outer part of your eye. Ow, and don't put it in your eye. Yeah, I think that's it for the under eye. So next up, because I look like a little ghost, I'm gonna use the contour kit light to medium from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the inside. I'm gonna use this brush. It's a angled brush and it is from Sephora. Yeah, it's actually called just an angled brush. I think I'm gonna take this one. I just normally like mix them up, so just do. And then we're just gonna bronze my face. I need a mirror for this, I can't do this. And I always like to bring my bronzer a little to my nose because I always have the idea to just look healthier for some weird ass reason. I'm gonna get a little of this, put it on my forehead. Now what this does is really cut your face from your neck. That sounds pretty scary, but the moment you do this, you have a really angled chin. Now my cheekbones and everything are already pretty formed, so I'm really lucky with that, thanks to my mom. But yeah, see? It gives that nice cut, like fabulous. And now when I've done that, I always get my bronzer brush or blending brush. I have no idea what this is called. It's called Poudre de Soleil 44, but I have no idea from which brand it is anymore. So I always just in round motion, but upwards, so never downwards, because then your contour will go down and I don't like that. It's just not supposed to be that way. And I'm not really satisfied about the skin color that my foundation gave me. I always add a little more bronzer, and I'm using this one from MAC. It is called Blood Powder actually, and it is in the color Deep Dark. It is this one. So I'm just gonna use this one again from Atos, no idea what it's called. I don't know. Now just keep on bronzing until you really like it. It's that easy actually. Now next up is contouring your nose. I always use powder for that. Again, the same brush as we use for the eyes. Make sure it's really clean though before you use it. Just tap it in. Okay. Bring it up until my brows, just so you can really get that look. I don't know what it's called. So I'm getting the same brush I used to blend in all the other stuff, and just use it over my nose too. I think it's fine. You know, I really don't need that cut nose. We're gonna use some blush. I'm using this one. It is from MAC and the color Pinch Me in C26. Yeah. And I am using this brush to apply the blush. Pretty easy, just dab it in, tap it off. And I really always try to do this very gentle, because I don't know, like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. Sometimes it goes a little too far, a little too much, and just really try to blend it in with your powder that is already on your cheek. What I always do is put a little on my nose, a little on my cheek, a little on the forehead, just so it gives this really blushy, healthy look actually. brush. Just mix that in with everything else. So next up what we're gonna do is my brows. I'm using this kit from Bobbi Brown and it's called the Saddle Mahogany Brow Kit. I'm using these two as my brushes. This one to brush and this one to fill up my brows. And brows for me is hell. I can never really do this like properly, so if it's not perfect you already know why. I think that's fine, right? Oh, this is the part I hate the most. The most, like really. So I think this is fine, really nothing special. So we're gonna start with the other one. Oh jeez. The next part is you're gonna get a wipe to get all of this off your lips. And the lips are back. A mascara. What I always do before that is curl my lashes. Volume Reveal by in Radiant Black, and it is from Bourjois. And that is fine. So we have only 2 more steps to complete, and that is actually putting on some highlighter. Currently I am using this from MAC. It's really pretty. And it's called Lightscapade Mineralized Skin Finish. Put it on my nose. And on the bridge of my nose. Put it on your lips. Amazing. Then we're gonna have the last step. I'm taking this setting spray from Urban Decay. It's called All Nighter, and I'm gonna spray this on my face, and then we're all done. And I think Jeremy is gonna be really happy because then we can go. So what I do is always, this is the distance I always take from my face, at least 30 centimeters, and then just spray it on. What this will do is take off all the powder looking things on your face. Now we're gonna check out the complete look. So this is the complete look, finished and all. I really hope you girls enjoyed this one. Please let me know if you have any more requests for makeup tutorials or any other stuff. Put it in a comment down below. Anyways, really thank you for watching. Thank you for having patience to watch this because it's a pretty long video. I love you girls, and please let me know if you want to see anything else. Do a little thumbs up if you like this video. My first makeup tutorial. I'm so happy I finally did this. And of course, subscribe if you haven't done that yet.